Every so often we like to have a big salad for dinner in our family, and it can be a great keto option. And I do love a nice dressing to go on my salad, but they can be quite pricey if you want to get good quality ones that doesn't have sugar. For ready-made dressing, my go-to brand is the Primal Kitchen, and they have some really good options. In our regular grocery store carries these. This is my very favorite. It's a spicy, creamy Italian dressing. What's good about these dressings are that they are based on avocado oil, and you can see all the ingredients are very nice, keto friendly. So no added sugar or anything like that. But the drawback is that these wonderful dressings are $7.95 a bottle. So they might be super good, but definitely not a budget-friendly option. Since I don't like to spend $8 just for dressing when I'm having a salad, I often make my own. And my go-to recipe is a super easy and quick ranch dressing. The base for this dressing is 1 cup of mayo. I love the Primal Kitchen mayo because it's made with avocado oil, but unfortunately it's $9.95 a jar. You can maybe get it for $7.95 when it's on sale. There's a couple other brands out there which are also avocado oil based, so it's becoming more and more readily available. So look around and see what you can find. If Primal Kitchen or another avocado oil based mayo is not in your budget, I can recommend you try Duke's. You get 32 ounces for just over $3. As you can see, Duke's has 0 carbs. It is made with soybean oil, but if that's not bothering you too much for a once in a while meal, I would say go ahead and try it. It has no added sugar and it's actually very, very good. So this basic recipe, you're gonna need a cup of mayo, half a cup of sour cream. Just make sure you get the regular kind and not low fat. You need half a teaspoon of dried chives, half a teaspoon of parsley flakes, a quarter teaspoon of dill weed, a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, a quarter teaspoon of onion powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt. Then you will need 1/8 of a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. I like to mix my dressing directly in a glass jar. This one has a lid that goes with it, so you can keep it in the fridge, but you can use whatever bowl that you prefer. To a bowl, add 1 cup of mayo, half a cup of sour cream. So after you made this salad dressing a few times, you'll become pretty good at eyeballing it, and you don't have to use exactly 1 cup of mayo and half a cup of sour cream. You just want to remember the ratio of 1 part mayo and half a part sour cream, and you should be good to go. So go ahead and mix together the sour cream and mayo, and then we want to add our spices. You want to go ahead and add half a teaspoon of dried chives, half a teaspoon of dried parsley, quarter teaspoon of dried dill weed, quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, quarter teaspoon of onion powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt, and then about 1/8 of a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. And then you want to mix all of it together really well. This is a fairly thick dressing like this, and this will be perfect if you wanted to use it for a dip, for instance. The more you stir, the looser the consistency will be. This is also a great base recipe to add on things that you like a couple drops of hot sauce, for instance, can make a big difference. It's all up to you and what flavors you like in your dressing. And for instance, if you're making a salad and you want to have a little bit of a Greek flavor to it, you can add some oregano. If you wanted to make more of an Italian dressing, you can add some Italian seasoning to it. After you got all your ingredients whisked together really well, you want to cover it and refrigerate it for at least 30 minutes. That way all the flavors can develop. And this is actually perfect to make right before you make your salad. So while you're making salad, your salad dressing will sit in the fridge. And there you have it, a perfect keto-friendly ranch dressing that you can dress up or down as you want to, but it's perfect just as is, and it goes wonderful in salad and can be used as a dipping sauce with some vegetables if you prefer that. I hope you like it.